My favorite teacher was probably my drama teacher in high school because I had her for 4 years and I got to know her really well outside of class.
When I was raised in the military, so we moved a lot. And when we moved to Northern California, near San Francisco, I got into the gifted program, luckily, because it was kind of a rough school. And his name was Mr. Hom, and I had him for English. And he just was exciting, enigmatic, creative. We were in the 7th grade. I had him for both. I was lucky enough to have him for 2 years, 7th and 8th grade. And he treated us like little adults, I guess.
I had a really good teacher back in high school. His name was Dr. Kissler. He taught a subject that I really didn't care about that much, which was like it was government law. But he put a lot of trust in his students. He put a lot of trust in his students to do the right thing and to get work done. And he was just extremely approachable, extremely friendly, and just kind of let us do our own thing for the most part in the class. But one unit he did was we did a mock Congress for like a whole quarter, and that really got everyone into the material and kind of forced us to learn how Congress worked.
I think Dr. Pam Koch is my favorite teacher because she really cares about her students and she goes above and beyond, I guess, the call of duty, and she really just explains everything, and she's just the epitome of a good teacher.
It was a lady named Miss Prest, who was our homeroom teacher, but also our history teacher and social studies teacher in Old Lyme schools in Old Lyme, Connecticut. And we only had a class of 26 kids, 13 boys and 13 girls, and she kept track of all of us, not only just the study part, but for instance, when there was a dance, she'd say, okay, who's going to the dance? All right, okay, you're not going yet, and you're not, fine, you're taking her, and you're taking her, and she would, so everybody went to the dance, but she cared about things more than just the study part, but she also was a taskmaster in making sure you did your best. And I think she impressed every one of us, and as a result, most of them have been pretty successful.
I don't even remember his name, that's so bad. Oh, it's funny, I remember this teacher that I had in the 5th grade, and I think that's at a time when you're in elementary school, and you still need that mother-like parental thing, and I just didn't connect with her, and I remember her name, it was Mrs. Steinmetz, sorry. And I don't remember feeling like I mattered in her class.
I guess that the teacher that I learned the least amount of stuff from was a kind of a teacher I had in college. I don't even remember her name, so obviously she was bad. She might have been a bad teacher, but it was a class taking energy policy and kind of like the economics of natural resources. And she literally got up in front of the class and just wrote on the chalkboard and lectured at us for a good 50 minutes and never really interacted with the class. It was just I'm putting on my show and then I'm leaving. It wasn't there was no back and forth, there was no feedback. It was just her talking at us for 50 minutes. And
What is his name?
But my Latin teacher was hard to get along with, but I mean, she wasn't a taskmaster or anything. It just seemed like she was always after my butt. I don't know why.
It starts with a D.
Mr. Gordon, my freshman year of high school, he was so bad because he'd teach us information about history, and then when he tested us on our final exams and such, they were nothing about the material that he taught us. So, not good.
Well, this dude who taught math one time, one of my math teachers was also a coach, and he cared more about coaching than he did about school. And When it comes to math, he never explained it. He just said, here's what you need to do. Read it in the book and do it.